We know there are many choices in internet radio, and the staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to brawl. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, nigga, make some noise. Who you know fresher than home?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from all over the world to a very special presentation of Speak On It. Yeah, this is a very special presentation we're doing for some very special artists we've got in our studio tonight. Broadcasting to you live from the studios of LA Talk Live globally. I'd like to say it is 1:30 a.m. in Budapest, and yo Aiget, good morning.
Jó reggelt.
Jó reggelt. Jó reggelt to all of our listeners in Budapest. Joining us on this special presentation of Speak On It, we've got our associate producer and my best new friend, the very lovely and very special Miss T. Thank you for joining us on this episode today.
Thank you. You're
Very
so
special
kind.
presentation.
In
our studio, we've got some very special guests. We have Linda and Viktor Kiraly, all the way from Budapest. They're about to fly all the way back tomorrow, I understand. And man, will their arms be tired. I had to get that in. I'm sorry.
Actually,
So without further ado, thank you very much. Without further ado, I'm going to swing the mic to the very lovely Ms. T. And welcome back to the show today, huh?
Hello.
Very special live presentation.
Hello. This is a very special edition. I had the pleasure of meeting Viktor Kiraly on the red carpet at the U.S. Hollywood International Film Festival. One of my first interviews as well. Victor is a current The Voice alumni coming on the current season 9. He is here with his lovely wrangler / manager if need be.
Sister.
Yeah, that's it. Sister. Miss Linda Kiraly. We met and I invited them to come, and they were so gracious to come out and grace us with their presence today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, well, first of all, thank you guys for having us. It's just as much as a pleasure, for us to be here. It's a first time for me. It's my first live interview in Los Angeles.
Yay!
And
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And what's even oddly enough, my first LA talk show was with you guys. So
Exactly.
yes,
I
that's
thought
right.
this would be the best place for Victor to start.
Yes, Miss Kiraly was here a few years ago, I think, right?
Yeah.
You remember the name of the show you were on? Miss Linda.
Goodness gracious, I don't remember, but I remember that I sang.
Okay.
You were here at this station before?
I was.
My God, what a small world.
I know, right?
It is, right?
Well, wait a minute. So was it a Friday night?
Oh goodness,
Was it
was
busy?
a good 3 years ago. So
Was it crazy?
there were a few people here.
Yeah, that might have been the shock factor.
Maybe, I don't know.
How
She
were
definitely
you-
was a shock factor. She's
Well,
so
no doubt.
super talented.
Yes,
Absolutely,
she's
yeah.
All right,
Wow.
getting
Lovely.
back to the one who's the main deal here.
Welcome
Victor,
back,
talk about
Linda.
yourself.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
so honored to have you both.
Yeah, thank you guys. So basically, to make a long story short, both of us have careers in Hungary, in Budapest, Hungary. Not only Budapest, but all of Hungary, at which we are very, very grateful. And we've been doing this for a long time. So I've been having a professional career in Hungary for about 8 years. Linda has been having a professional career in Hungary for a little
1,000.
1,000.
1,000. We'll take that.
Yes, and we're really, really grateful, and we've been working hard literally every day and putting out new music and luckily on TV shows in Hungary, and we're really, really, really blessed.
I can appreciate that you know that it's a blessing. A
It
lot of
is a
people don't
blessing.
know that.
It really is a blessing, and we're very, very grateful. And basically, my sister, she was that one that actually paved, the way for me.
Oh, come on now.
You know what? This interview is going to be like, we're going to be like, I'm going to be
know.
promoting her. She's going to be promoting me. You know what?
I know.
And you're never
It
supposed to
just-
promote yourself. So, So.
Okay, well, I'll promote you. How about you tell us a little bit about this song we're gonna play coming up in a bit.
I will tell you about that. So just to sum it up a little
Yeah,
bit. So
go ahead, I'm
she
sorry.
paved the way. She started a career in Hungary. I fell in love with music, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh yeah, watching your big sister.
yeah, I started basically songwriting at a I wouldn't say an early age because I'm a late bloomer, as basically all men are. So.
Oh.
And but I started writing music after like watching Linda on stage.
How old were you when you started writing?
I think my first song that I wrote, which was basically a poem, it was I think 16, 17 years old. And
Okay.
ever since then, I was basically locked in the basement studio, and I was trying to write music. And I was literally watching my sister evolve and perform.
Yes.
And I watched with in awe, and I followed her footsteps, and we both basically started a career. But again, to make the
So
story
were you a
short,
chaperone? Were you like a chaperone as well?
no, I was
sometime?
just watching from backstage, and I went to a bunch of her gigs, and she was always nice because since she knew I wanted to be in music, she would always have my back.
Oh.
She would always have my back.
That's what I gather.
I mean, like the first CD when I started off as being like a drummer in a punk band.
Okay.
As all.
What was the name of that band?
You don't want to know. You do not want to know.
Not
Okay.
radio friendly.
It's not radio friendly.
Okay.
So we were like stupid kids, and nothing changed. So basically, when I showed interest in singing,
Yes.
my sister gave me a CD, and it was no other than Eric Benet's "A Day in the Life."
Oh yes, yes.
And
Eric Benet is really good.
Yeah, I started listening to that album, and I started learning that album in and out. And basically after a while, it just came naturally to us.
Yeah.
That we both
Yeah.
started singing. And
Wow, and you come from a musical family?
yes, we do.
We
Yes,
do.
we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your dad is a
My
drummer?
dad was a drummer, very, very, very well-known drummer in Hungary. He played for two bands. One is called Color, the other one is called Universal.
Wow.
And my mother was a folk singer.
Wow.
So music is in our family, and now I'm going to give the microphone to Linda because I'm talking too much.
No, it's
do
about
do either of you play instruments?
I play a piano and a guitar, but I write songs. I don't really perform with it.
You
So-
prefer?
Yeah.
Do you prefer to not play and sing at the same time?
I don't like to play when I sing because
Okay.
I literally
we
it's
definitely
it's
use it for writing.
for writing.
Okay.
Although I did play the bass once
You
at
know-
a gig, so that was kind of cool.
It's nice
It made
to-
me feel a little gangster.
Okay, gotta get your gangster, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite refreshing to see that you all actually play instruments. In this day of technology.
Oh yeah.
Technology.
Oh yeah. Techno-
Technology-iskeness.
Yes, but I mean, I think I'm one of those rare. I think we are one of those rare singers that even though we do know how to play, we don't like to
Right, at
use
the
it on
same
stage
time,
because
but you're
it,
able to lay your own tracks
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's great to write music with that.
You were telling me that you had a fashion shoot on Sunday. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so basically, I mean, ever since I auditioned for The Voice, and
Yes.
basically that was my way of stepping into the light
And
of
promoting your
what
brand.
we didn't say that
Yes, we didn't say.
is that we were born in New York.
Right,
We
and
were
you're
born
New
in New
York
York.
based, right?
We're back and forth right now.
Okay.
But the thing is that we were born in New York, and our family moved us to Hungary when we were about 16 years old. So this has been his way of trying to come home in a sense. So it's been really important for him. In fact, he wrote one of his songs about it.
I was just
so.
about to say.
Yeah.
Good segue.
Yeah, it's a very
Way
good
back
song.
home.
I wrote that song. It's called "Way Back Home." It can be very literal, the
Yes.
track, but it also just deals with finding, your home can be your heart. Also, and just finding peace, harmony in your everyday life.
And yourself.
How
and
long
myself.
ago did you write it?
I wrote this in late 2014.
Oh, okay, recently. Wow.
Yeah, recently, and it's. I like it. It's very personal. It's very me. It's not meant to be a pop hit, but it kind of is.
Okay.
And yeah, I think it's great now
And
that.
it just went to #1 in Hungary, by the way.
Yes, by the way, it went to number 100.
First announce
Yeah.
here, ladies and gentlemen, here on LA
True,
Talk Live,
true.
special edition of
Yeah.
Speak On It. So what I see is that you are indeed speaking on it and claiming it and believing it.
Yes.
Is that a lifestyle you grew up with?
You
The
know,
thinking,
I have to say that it this is also kind of because of my sister.
Oh.
She really.
Aw.
Sometimes I doubt myself. Sometimes,
Yes.
actually, many times.
I think, sir, if I may, I think to be an artist is to doubt.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yes, unfortunately, yes. I mean, like, for example, The Voice. I wasn't going to audition for The Voice. It was my sister that basically, in secret, she pushed in my audition.
Really?
And she wanted
Good
me to
sister.
go. Yeah.
Good sister.
Yeah, because she believes in me, and she says that I can actually make it in America, which I
Yes.
know might sound weird, but coming from a small country, you know, in Hungary, even though we are American, musically to break borders,
It's very tough.
Yes.
it's incredibly difficult.
And it seems almost impossible from so far away, but I wanted him to see and start to believe what I see in him. And
Exactly.
I think now The Voice gave him that opportunity when he saw, you know, the reactions he got. I mean, he got 4 chairs to turn just based on his voice. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
And that's an incredible
That's
accomplishment.
an incredible reaction as
and
well.
I think he finally
accomplishment.
believes it now.
Yes.
Well, somewhat.
Well, I will bang it into your head if it's the last thing I do.
Well, we just want to let you know we here at LA Live, we support you.
Oh,
We're
thank
gonna
you.
always be
Thank you.
available to promote both of you
Oh.
Thank you.
and to offer you some exposure.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you
you
We'll
so
be
so much.
interviewing you internationally if that's what we have to do.
Well, vice versa. So
and we're
going
going
to
to keep
so
up
much.
with anything that you're doing, and you know.
That's awesome. That's
This might be a good time to feature some of that music. How about that?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Why don't you give us a little intro on it, Victor?
All right, so this is a new song. It's called Way Back Home,
It's available.
and it's available on iTunes.
Oh wow! First interview.
I've been through ups, I've been through downs. It always seems to come back around. I'm all grown up, and I finally found my way back home. Seen city lights, heard wicked sounds. Sound that never sleeps, but we don't care, it's loud. I'm all grown up, and I finally found my way back home. I found my way back to a place that I can know is called my own. It's a place where you'll be waiting by the door. Yeah, I found my way back to a place that I can know is called my home. Hoping time these wounds will heal before too long. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I work long days, even longer nights, staying up to figure out what's wrong or right. But now I know that I finally found my way back home. I'm looking up, I'm looking down. Been to hell, then turned around. I'm all grown up, and I finally found my way back home. I found my way back to a place that I can know is called my own. It's a place where you'll be waiting by the door. Yeah, I found my way back to a place that I can know is called my home. Hoping time these wounds will heal before too long. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I found my way back to a place that I can know is called my own. It's a place where you'll be waiting by the door. I found my way back to a place.
In the background, the sounds of the mighty, mighty Viktor Kiraly.
Yeah.
A little something he put together. And, man, we're breaking it right here, I guess, for the first time, at
I
least
guess so.
for us, right here
Yeah.
on the world leader in internet broadcast, LA Talk Live and the Talk Live Broadcast Network. Very special presentation
yeah.
of
Very
Speak
special.
On It from his new release, Third Dimension, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's 2014
Very
release, but
nicely
it's
done.
very recent. Very recent.
Very nicely done.
Thank you,
man.
thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's one thing. No matter where you go, there's no place like home, right?
Oh, there isn't, and there
There's
isn't.
no place like home.
And you know what? I think home is actually where the family is. You know?
Exactly.
So I guess wherever we move, we just gotta pack the whole family together.
Do you have family in New York?
Yes, I have my twin brother, our brother.
Identical
You
twin.
mean there's two of you?
There's
Yeah,
two
I have
of
an
these
identical twin
gorgeous,
brother.
good-looking
I'm
little
done.
men
I'm-
here.
Okay.
That must have been fun growing up.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I bet.
Actually, you know what? I'll be totally honest. We didn't actually have fun with that opportunity by like tricking girls and going, to separate dates. Because
Wait,
we always
twins
had,
do that?
Oh,
I wasn't even talking about that.
Oh, really?
Right.
Never thought of that.
Twins do that if they have the same preferences, tastes in girls, but we never had
And
the
that
same
ever happens.
Did you ever trick the
Does that ever
teachers?
happen?
they did
We
once.
did trick tweet teachers
Oh,
once.
yay.
But that was funny also because we were both bad at the same subject. So it's not like, I was good
Oh,
at history and he's
wow.
good at math, but no, we both sucked at
Oh.
math.
Oh, wow. That is
So
really
now you got to
funny.
call in Linda
Exactly.
to do the work for you at home.
Exactly.
Yeah,
No,
see?
Linda wasn't there. No, that sounded really bad. Okay, she was there for us. But she wasn't there for us as in like high school because she, at a very young age, she was already singing opera and she was
Oh,
got accepted to BOCES
wow.
in New York. So she was really
BOCES,
into it. At a very,
wow.
I think at
Yeah.
like 11 you were already singing opera, no?
Yeah, I
it
was
like
singing.
crazy.
I was in school for classical. I was, oddly enough, I was
Oh.
singing classical, but I was also in a gospel choir. So
Wow.
go figure. That
Yes.
was like where my insane love of all music started.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I was
guys
I was
have
just
such-
skateboarding, so
you
I
guys
didn't
have-
really do
you were-
anything.
yeah,
I was
you're just being cool.
Yeah.
You guys have such a wide variety of music in your background. It's just so,
Well, that's what keeps it
Engaging.
fun.
yeah.
It's what keeps it fun.
Which genre would you say is
You?
Third Dimension in?
Well, Third Dimension is an experiment. I have to be honest.
I like that.
It's the first album that I actually not only wrote but I produced the whole thing.
Wow.
So-
Really, I'm so proud of him.
So basically, the whole thing, for me, it's an experiment, and
Yes.
anyone listening to it, they'll definitely realize that it's experimental because there's songs from pop rock to I think the last song that we just heard, Way Back Home. It's very mixed with the European. I don't know how would I say it. It's you guys know the artist John Newman? Yeah. Yeah, so England. So it's mixed. It's very European EDM / Motown feel. So it's a very mix of
But
stuff.
I think honestly, anything that he writes melodically is always going to be kind of R&B, soulful,
Right.
but still with that hint of
catchy Sam Cooke.
catchiness.
Yeah, that's the thing that
yeah.
my voice and the melodies will always be the same, but I like to experiment with musical styles, and that's why basically this album is literally like everything. It's
sick.
everything.
It's sick.
It's sick. But
So, mid-December.
excuse me.
Mid-December.
Yeah,
you're leaving town,
mid-December.
you're coming back.
Yes, mid-December I'm going to be back in LA, and we have
A surprise
a
planned.
surprise basically, and it's
Okay.
well, the surprise is going to be the song itself and the style that we're going to be creating it, but I'm going to drop a Christmas track.
What?
Which is
Okay.
awesome because that's a first for me because I don't usually do covers. Well, except for
A
national
cover?
TV shows like The
Yeah,
Voice.
yeah. With the
But-
exception of The Voice.
Yes, and but it's going to be awesome because we're also planning to a certain percentage because it's going to be available on
Right.
iTunes. We're going to donate it to charity.
That's beautiful.
So I think that's very important in our lives to do
Always
Always
charity.
got to
donate.
give back.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, I know this Third Dimension is very recent also, but we've been working together with my sister. So she's a great songwriter also.
Oh, wonderful.
And we're writing very, very, very specific music now, so it's not all over the place.
So we may see a duet at some point, or a few duets at some point in the
we
in the
actually
future?
have duets from the past, and we're thinking
Okay.
about doing duets for the future also.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
think
good.
I think Victor is at a point where he's finally clear on what he wants to represent as an artist, which makes it really, really fun and easy to write songs with him right now.
Okay.
So we're very excited. I don't know what it's
Yes.
been incredibly inspiring the past couple of weeks here in LA. We've just been, I don't know, like the music's just flowing
It's
from
the
us.
California dreaming.
I guess
Yes.
it is.
Yes.
It really is.
That beach air. That beach air. I
It
wanted to
really
know,
is.
Tell me a little bit about the holidays in New York with your family, and then in Budapest.
Wow. I think New York holidays were very traditional. So I mean, in New York, you get real snow
Okay.
for Christmas. We get slush in Budapest.
Oh.
So that's what we
okay.
get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slush, lots of boots, lots
Yeah,
of
yeah.
reindeer.
Oh God. Yeah.
So New York was
Oh.
always special because there was, that it was really a white Christmas. It was
Oh, good
beautiful. We
memory.
got the Christmas
Yeah.
trees. We got, the next door neighbors lighting up their houses. We were too lazy to light up our houses.
We'll
But-
just keep that
yeah.
between us.
Oh, and everyone at LA Talk Live.
Yes, and our
Listeners.
9.8 million listeners.
Well, not anymore. I mean, once I get my own, I'm gonna try to light that up.
But I think for us, like we mentioned before, it's always about being
It's
with
with
loved
family,
ones and
exactly.
family. So
Do you do the
regardless,
tree?
yeah, we do everything.
Okay, regular.
We do everything. We're regular.
Yeah, good, regular.
Eat. And
Right.
Have
We had
fun.
another single. What was the other single?
Okay, so the next single is called Electricity. Now, as I mentioned before, this album is very experimental, and I wanted to somehow basically pay homage to the fact that I basically learned from Eric Benet.
Right, that's
I mean, I
nice.
know that's weird to say, and
No,
probably
it's not.
if he would hear me, he would be like, "What?"
By the way, he actually got to meet his
I did.
idol
I got
a
to meet
couple of
Eric
days
Benet.
ago
Yes.
because
Oh,
I
wow.
did a duet with Eric Benet on his Love and Life album.
Wow.
Yeah, it's called "I'm in Love with You." So,
Now,
yeah,
is
so
that,
I got
is that WIT, W-I-T, or W-I-T-A?
It's,
I thought it was
I'm
wit.
in love with you.
I want to hear
That's
it.
true.
Well, here's something even more exciting. Eric Benet has been here several times and sat in that very same spot you're sitting in right
Oh,
now.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So
so
you
amazing.
you may have mentioned following in his footsteps in some way. I've got to tell you,
Wow.
I want to ask, where does soul come from? Because it is truly universal, as expressed by both you
Yes.
and your sister Linda.
It is.
But how interesting that you would wind up in this same position.
That's crazy.
Right
And you
there.
know
I'm going
what?
to pull this
Divine.
picture up and show
This
you.
whole
Divine.
thing is surreal and mind-boggling. I mean,
LA
everything,
Talk Live has that
everything.
effect on people.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
be warned, it's had that effect on me 6 years in. I can't even leave the place. I'm telling you.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, it's called Electricity. This is my very hopeless romantic side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Piano, ballad.
Piano. It's very simple. It's just the
Oh,
piano
wow.
ballad.
And
There's
his
no
beautiful
production.
voice.
And my voice and I hope you guys listen, and it's good for Christmas. So
Okay.
For loved ones.
Electricity.
yeah.
Just give it a listen. We'll be right back. Enjoy. Viktor Kiraly.
After all, there's always peace, a simple fact of life. See, history repeats itself sometimes. Our love is like a paradox, sometimes just connect the dots. What we gonna do when it's over? An awkward moment, but then a smile will surely break the ice. You play with fire burning down the house. When you're home, I'm always gone, working on to fix what's wrong. But I can do it without you. Our love is like thunder. We be crashing down, disturbing the peace. But at times our love is like lightning, lighting up the night sky, causing electricity. All for one and one for all, I'll be there to catch a fall. This game is played by everyone, so this is what I have in store. Hopefully you'll come for more, 'cause no one's gonna step through the door. Our love is like thunder. Oh, we be crashing down, disturbing the peace. But at times our love is like lightning, lighting up the night sky, causing electricity. 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 Yeah. Electricity. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, hey. Our love is like thunder. We be crashing down, disturbing the peace. But at times our love is like lightning, brighten up the night sky, causing electricity.
In the background, the sounds of Viktor Kiraly from his new release. That one's called Electricity. I had to go into my Barry White stuff on
That
you.
was
there,
Wow. I'm going to give you a clap for that one.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate
In the
it.
background.
In the background.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love what you said. It
Amazing,
is kind of a wedding
It's a wedding song.
It is a
It's
wedding
beautiful.
song. Oh, thank you guys
It's
so much.
everything that people want to feel and how people want to be regarded, and people want to share that. You know.
Thank you guys. I'm so nervous right now. It's like, oh my god. Thank
So
you
to all the
guys.
fellas out there who are watching right now from around the globe, and especially from Budapest, I think Ms. Teethan laid down the gauntlet, and so she knows what wedding song she wants to be married and walk down the aisle with. So call in right now. Our phone lines are open, 323-473-3100, 323-473-3100. I know. Man, that was amazing.
Thank
Yeah.
And
you.
you wrote that yourself?
I
yes?
did. I did.
Okay, wow.
I did.
I asked you this before the show, and then I just want to get this question in real quick, and then I'm going to swing it back to Ms. T.
Yeah.
Were you BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, and you educated us here in America what it's like in Budapest and in Hungary. Let's talk a little bit about that, and of course you are about to be registered here in America, but
Right.
talk about what it's like in Hungary for artists.
Well, in Hungary for artists, it's first of all, it's a great experience. We basically go through the same exact. Well, at least I think we go through the same exact levels, and we open the same exact doors as here in America. We perform on a constant basis, so it's very. It's tough.
Active.
It's very active. I mean, back in Budapest, I have about. I think the least that I have in a month is about 20 gigs.
Wow.
That's the least.
Paying
Yeah.
gigs?
Excuse me. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Nice.
So, thank you.
So for artists out there who are not working right here in LA, you might want to
I'll
holler
go
at
to
your boy
Budapest.
Victor
Yeah.
and get your
Yeah.
bus pass and get over to Hungary and
Yeah.
get some
But
work
it's
in.
it's on a different scale.
It's a
though.
different
Yeah.
scale.
You know what I mean? You really can't compare the two. It's such a different
You
scale.
can, and it's very. Oh, how can I say it? We all Hungarian musicians have a very, very tough time to play the type of gigs that they really, really want to play.
Oh.
And like,
Yeah.
let's say we really want to play we already have a super huge following, but it's still very difficult to get, like the good stage where
Yeah.
it's the cool place
It's
to
a
be.
lot of
Okay.
necessity gigs.
Yeah, a
Let's
lot of
put it that
necessity
way.
gigs.
Is it like cover band kind of gigs?
No. We still
still
play
do
our own
original?
music, but at the same time, it's
It's quick. It's 30 minutes.
Yeah,
it's,
in and out.
In and out.
but we've made it a thing that we every single month we play a certain place, and all
Yes.
of our fans get to come and
Right.
we perform together, which is really, really fun.
Yes.
Oh wow!
So-
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
It took us a while to get to that level, but I mean, thank God we've reached that level, and
Yeah.
when we do make
It's
this
so great then.
one a month gig,
Then
or-
it makes up for everything.
it makes up for everything.
Now, is
It
that
really
in New
does.
York? Oh,
This is we're
This
talking
is
about
Hungary.
Budapest, but we actually just started performing in New York, and it's
In fact,
very
he has
quickly
a
getting-
really exciting gig
Oh.
coming up.
I have to
Well,
talk a little bit.
let's hold
That's-
on to that before we're going to go to the break real quick.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the amazing Victor and Linda
the amazing
Kiraly.
Kiraly.
How fortunate are we to have both of you here in the studio? Before
So
I
fortunate.
understand, before we got started tonight, that Linda has been here. I'm going to work fervently to dig up the archives of that one. I don't know if you ever got to see that yourself, but we should have it on tape.
That's awesome.
Goodness.
We're going to go to the break with that last song we just played called Electricity. It is officially Miss T's wedding song.
Oh, yeah.
So put your bids in now, fellas. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with a very special live episode of Speak On It. I'm so glad you both came. Stay tuned.
so
We'll be right back after this.
Love is like lightning, lighting up the night sky, causing electricity. All for one and one for all, I'll be there to catch a fall. This game is played by everyone, so this is what I have in store. Hopefully you'll come for more, 'cause no one's gonna step through the door. Our love is like thunder. Oh, we be crashing down, disturbing the peace. But at times our love is like lightning, lighting up the night sky, causing electricity.
Thank you for tuning into LA Talk Live and the Talk Live Broadcast Network, original reality radio, handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk. Stay tuned.
If your doctor has prescribed more heat, SoCal Gas has some heartwarming news for you. The Medical Baseline Allowance Program can help offset costs by providing additional natural gas at the lowest SoCal gas rate. To apply, visit SoCalGas.com/medical or call 1-800-427-2200. 1-800-427-2200.
Exactly 25 years ago, the United States welcomed 54 million individuals with disabilities into the workforce. And today, even more opportunities exist.
Hi, my name is Danjamar Cooper, and I specialize in job placement for individuals with disabilities. I advise on laws, employee rights, and regulations for disabled workers. Meet Rick and Amber Boggs, a visually impaired couple who don't allow their disability to overcome their drive to create jobs for the community.
Danjuma has been an integral part of our business success, and I believe he is an asset to any business or individual.
Together, we can empower your community and enrich your business. So remember, when it comes to making your business work, make the change today. The Disability Awareness Experts.
SoCal Gas is proud to serve those who serve. They offer the Medical Baseline Allowance Program that can help veterans with medical conditions that require heat offset costs by providing additional natural gas at the lowest SoCal gas rate. To apply, visit SoCalGas.com/medical or call 1-800-427-2200. 1-800-427-2200.
Exactly 25 years ago, the United States welcomed 54 million individuals with disabilities into the workforce. And today, even more opportunities exist.
Hi, my name is Danjamar Cooper, and I specialize in job placement for individuals with disabilities. I advise on laws, employee rights, and regulations for disabled workers. Meet Rick and Amber Boggs, a visually impaired couple who don't allow their disability to overcome their drive to create jobs for the community.
Danjuma has been an integral part of our business success, and I believe he is an asset to any business or individual.
Together, we can empower your community and enrich your business. So remember, when it comes to making your business work, make the change today. The Disability Awareness Experts.
Hi, this is Rhonda Ray, inviting you to join us every Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, for Hot Chicks Live. Join us as we discuss the latest fashion, entertainment, sports, and more. So don't forget to tune in to Hot Chicks Live every Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B, Live 365, Radio Flag, TuneIn Radio, AHA Radio, TiVo Radio, and Apple TV Radio, or watch and listen directly at latalklive.com. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening and viewing pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Your kiss is like a poisonous flower, fatal bliss. I'm yours to devour in time. I'll make you realize that I'm never gonna let you go. I'm here to stay, so don't look the other way. Not gonna break away. It's the game now, let's go play, and we can make our wrongs to right. We don't have to live a separate life, even if it kills me slow. I'll make sure that the time is spent with you, even if it hurts me deep inside. Baby, you can kill me slow. Baby, you can kill me slow tonight.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a very special presentation of Speak on It, or on a very special day and time, because we're very honored to have joining us in the studio the twin duo talent of Linda and Viktor Kiraly join us live in the studio tonight.
Yes, I lucked out.
Tonight's episode is hosted by Ms. T. I'm your moderator for the night, Richard Karr. I pulled up a song from the compilation that he sent us tonight, and I wanted to just pull one right out of the stack. And I got to tell you, man, if this is a CD.
Yeah.
How many songs on it?
I think 10 plus bonus tracks.
There's flavor for everybody on this, man. I got to tell you.
Thank you, man.
And we've been sampling some of that music here tonight. It's a very special listening party live globally.
Third dimension.
And,
yeah. Thank you guys for having us. It's such an honor.
We're very honored indeed.
Thank you for coming in.
And by the way, this was a little something he calls Kill Me Slow.
Yes.
Yeah, like this, man. All right. Back to you there, Misty.
Well, we want to do some shout-outs.
Okay.
So who would you like to do shout-outs to?
Who would I like to shout
Mommy
out
and Daddy.
Of course.
Exactly. No, I really want to shout out to the girl sitting right next to me, Linda Kiraly.
Oh, my God.
I want to shout out to my twin brother, Ben Kiraly.
Hey, Ben.
I want to shout out to my parents. I want to shout out to everyone that's around me and us that are helping us in the music business. It's a tough business.
And everyone in Hungary, szeretünk nagyon-nagyon-nagyon, úgyhogy remélem,
Imádunk Magyarországon élni, és imádjuk az embereket ott. So that was a little shout out to Hungary.
Oh,
nice. And I would personally like to thank The Voice because I mean
let's talk about that.
This has been a surreal experience, and I think I want to say once in a lifetime experience because it really is. I mean,
hopefully it's just the beginning.
Right.
Well, I'm just talking
many
about that specific experience.
Walk us through that. You were out here for 4 months with
so
The Voice?
The whole situation is that I'm sure people know this, that like the Blinds audition itself, that's just the tip of the iceberg. So before that, you got months and months of auditioning.
Oh.
So it's out of 50,000 people.
Out of 50,000. Okay, then they dwindle down.
Yeah, so I started off in New York. That was my first audition, and every audition I did just to show how much I really wanted to be on the show is that I flew myself out from Europe every time because I'm living in Europe.
Wow. So good thing you had those 20 gigs.
Exactly.
Exactly. And the session musicians that knew the songs. See?
Yeah. So basically, I started off there. I think that I have to say that was one of the funnest auditions because it was. I don't know if you guys remember last year March there was this big storm in New York. This huge storm. The whole East Coast was like talking about it. It was like this huge
and that's
snowstorm.
when you came out for the audition.
And that was the first audition. So basically, everyone walking into the audition, they're like, sneezing,
covered in snow, freaking
snow.
out, red noses, and
and it was awesome because I was freaking out. I didn't know what to sing. Yeah, that's always my biggest problem. Is that it's not that I'm afraid to sing, like if my voice cracks or something, because I don't really care, because then I'll sing something else, you know.
Right.
But I always freak out of what song to choose. And
so what song did you choose?
Okay, I chose 4 songs, just to show. This is basically how I perform live. I like to be a lot of different colors. I don't like to stick to exactly one genre.
Okay.
So my first choice was Donny Hathaway's "Song for You."
Uh-oh.
That is my all-time favorite soul song.
In fact, he has the lyrics tattooed on his back.
I do.
Yes,
I do.
way.
Let me see.
All
Let
of
me
them?
see. I don't believe
No,
you.
no, just the first
I don't
few.
believe you.
Prove it.
Just
When
the
I
after
don't
the
buy-
show, I'll pull down
I'm
the
from
back
Missouri.
of it.
I'm
You know,
from Missouri.
We'll show it to you.
So that was my first
Wow.
song, and it was very interesting because the way it kind of goes is that if they, if they find you interesting, then they allow you to sing more than one song.
Which
right?
one was it? Given Up?
Uh,
Which one was it?
So
Song
the first
for
one
You.
was Song for You.
Okay.
And the second song, and this is funny, and it was really funny because no one knew the song that I was about to sing.
Wow.
Sting, he's one of my favorite artists, and he has a song called Englishman in New York. Do you know that song?
Yeah.
And
I don't drink coffee, I drink tea, my dear.
There
yes,
you go.
exactly.
But he was the Hungarian in New
I'm
York.
the Hungarian in New York.
Wow.
Oh.
So I sang that. They thought that was hilarious because they didn't know what it was. So they're like, "Why is he?" No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, the third song was a rendition of Michael Jackson's "Rock with You."
Oh, so good.
But
Wow.
He does such an
We
interesting
made it
version.
into a ballad, which no one.
Wow.
Oh yeah, yeah, on YouTube, right? So we made it into a ballad,
It's really
and
good.
the fourth song was the funnest song, I have to say, and everyone was. It was such an amazing experience. People were literally dancing in the audition.
And which one was it?
It
the
was.
producers got up to dance.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, wow.
It was Robin Thicke's "Blurred Lines."
Oh,
But he did this.
Okay.
He did a very cool version of it, though.
I
it
did
was
a cool version. It
kinda
was
a soul country version.
mixed
type-
with blues.
Mixed
yeah.
with
Oh,
blues.
wow.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was really cool.
It was awesome. So I had fun. So basically, that's just to show like how long of a process is. It's been
Okay.
like 8 months.
Oh, 8. Okay.
So, and I've been flying back and forth from Hungary, but for the past 4 months, I've been solely living here in LA. So
Yeah.
You get homesick.
a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but also my mind is
Focused.
Right.
So I'm so focused right now that I literally just see straight ahead, and that's it.
And so the images that we've been running of you in that nice suit, your mom was the stylist for the shoot. Tell me a little bit about that.
You want to tell that, Linda?
No, go ahead.
Really?
It was
I've
your
been talking
photo
too much.
Oh, come on now. Yeah, our mother is a stylist, and she's actually incredibly talented and beautiful and strong and one of
Yes.
my biggest inspirations.
Yes.
So
Family affair.
Yeah, absolutely. So she does a lot of styling for us, and that last shoot that you guys have been taking a look at with the black and white images with
That's nice.
this gorgeous guy over
Yes,
here looking
this
like
gorgeous
James
guy
Dean.
right
Stop
here.
it.
James Dean and Johnny Bravo
let's
mixed
put that
into
out.
one.
Let's put that out in the universe. You could very well do the James Dean
The James
movie.
Dean thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'll
I
try.
told him I'd love
Yeah,
him
let's
to
put
do
that
that.
out
I
in the
totally see
universe.
him doing all that.
So let me jump in real quick. We have been showing these shots, and I got to tell you, big ups to your mom because she's got an incredible eye for
Yeah.
talent and
Oh, yeah.
fashion and styling. But I mean, she's been dressing you since you were a little boy. So I mean, I'm not that impressed.
But-
No, I'm only kidding. But before
No,
we
I
go
have
any
to
further-
say, it's actually funny that you mentioned that. Like, I was, how can I say? I wasn't the popular kid in school, and it's not even a joke.
Neither was I.
Neither was Linda, but
That's haterism. That's
yeah,
they were just
but the
hating on you.
funniest part is that when I was growing up in Long Island in New York, the coolest thing to do or to wear was a sports jersey, something, any sports, football, basketball. That was the coolest thing, and I would always beg my parents, please get us a Chicago Bulls or or New York, whatever, get us some kind
Anything.
of jersey. We didn't have money for it, of course, and
okay.
and they would never allow me because my mother was so hyped around fashion that in New York there's a European brand, it's an Italian brand, it's established in New York, but my mother was actually one of the first one to bring samples in from Europe. It's a brand called Diesel.
Sure.
Can you believe that? She was
My-
one of the first to bring them to New York.
So basically, she would
Really?
dress us from head to toe, which is
in
super
Diesel?
snobby now, but in Diesel, right?
But it wasn't.
Wow.
It wasn't a thing then.
And
it was brand new. It was
all
a
the
startup.
kids, all the
But you're
kids would
always-
make fun of me on the bus. It's like, oh, you got that from a gas station.
No.
So
Well,
I
you
was
know
like,
what?
they would just laugh at me.
Those kids are listening and looking at you and your sister right now. How about that?
Exactly.
For turn of
Exactly.
events.
So, Ms. T, if I could indulge myself, that is, and possibly our good friend Victor here, I never do this in terms of working with and interviewing artists and singers and songwriters, but I this one I think could be very special.
Thank you.
Think you want to do it?
Oh, like the whole thing?
No, just a little something for the people out there.
Get too louder.
Yeah.
I've been to many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs and I made some bad rhymes. My life in stages with 10,000 people watching, yeah. But we're alone now and I'm singing this song to you.
I'll take it from here.
Wow.
Do it. Sing it.
No, man, I ain't
Do it, really, Rick.
Yay!
No, you don't want to hear that. Trust me. I've had lots of people tell me, please don't do that. I could ruin the entire interview.
So gifted.
But indeed,
thank you.
man,
Thank you
and
so
thank you
much.
for doing
You
that.
should hear my sister. Oh, we should
Stop.
sing.
I'm not singing nothing.
Rewind.
It's about
No, I'm only kidding.
Victor.
Oh, wicka.
Wicca.
Anyway.
Victor.
Yeah, Victor.
Yeah, so
I'd love to see you two guys together in the studio. I know it's a lot of fun when you collab together, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're silly.
Yeah.
But for us, it's about the
Being
love
silly.
of music and being silly. So it's always going to be fun.
It's the enjoyment of doing it. I think
Yeah.
Victor said that early on in the interview that if you love it, it's not work.
No, it's
you
not.
know,
It's
it's
not.
not
It
work.
isn't.
Yeah. All right, one more time. I think it's very important because we got a few more minutes left. Let's talk about how people can avail themselves of your music. Let's start with how they can buy it, download it, the whole nine. I know you got some new stuff coming out too.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with iTunes. I have the whole album. It's 10 plus songs on iTunes. You can basically just go and type in my name. It's Viktor Kiraly, and it's Victor with a K.
Can you spell it, please?
It's Viktor, and then Kiraly is Kiraly. And Viktor Kiraly, and the album's name is Third Dimension. So the whole album is available there. And of course, every song that I sang on The Voice, it's also there and available. You guys can reach me on basically all the social media platforms. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I don't really use Vine, and a lot of people are saying like you should use Vine. I just don't understand it. It's the same thing as Instagram, but you can't comment. So, and they're all basically at Király Viktor. I know it's weird, but in Hungary we say our last name first.
Our family name comes first in Hungary.
Yeah, isn't that in Europe? In England
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well?
so-
In Europe,
Yeah.
yes.
So it's at Király Viktor, and now you go, Linda.
What do you want me to say?
All your platforms and downloadable
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Yes, Linda, please, we insist.
I am actually working on a brand new album at the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited about that. It's going to be a whole new me. I'm digging real deep. I've been through some stuff, and I'm going to let it all out in this album.
We're excited.
Yeah, and but I'll definitely keep you guys posted
Yes,
on that.
please.
But everything for me as well is Twitter, Instagram, all of that is Linda Kiraly, LindaKiraly. So I hope you guys follow us.
I got a quick question, again, if you don't mind, Ms. T. How do you guys feel about internet radio? And, because we're ASCAP BMI CSEC licensed station. When we play the music, we've got to get all your metadata in the mix. We play a lot of music throughout the day when we're not live. This is a very special moment for us because we're normally not live. Now we're playing
Yes.
music and video reruns of the shows we've done. We wanted to make a special occasion for you because we knew that you guys were going to be leaving town, and we didn't want to miss this opportunity. All that said, though, we're licensed, so we're legit. We're not a pirate radio station.
Right.
How do you feel about internet radio and the distribution of your music through that format?
It's a good question. You got an answer?
I mean, I absolutely
too,
think
but-
it's the future. I mean, we're headed in this direction regardless, and I think it's a wonderful way to reach as many people as possible. So I think, we're still, the world is tweaking out and working on
Yes.
the little, things that it still needs to be cleaned up a bit in certain areas. But in terms of the future and the direction of music, you can't fight it. It's happening whether you want it to or not. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think it's amazing to have platforms like this.
I think that's a good answer to that question. So, Victor, I'm going to mix up that question a little bit and ask you, how difficult is it for an artist out there nowadays with so much talent out there? And again, you said 50,000 people. I'm imagining you must have got to the top 10 within the first week. But for you to describe the experience as being one where you actually do a lot of auditioning for a long time. I find that to be fascinating. But what's it like now? How does an artist get his music on FM radio?
It's this is my personal opinion. I might be wrong, so please no one throw stones or anything. But I honestly think that it's a blessing in disguise, because coming back to internet radio, coming back to internet downloading, everything that deals with the internet and digital releases, it's very good because you can get your music out. It's super. Everyone can hear it. You can get your music out. You don't have to travel to a store.
But at the same time,
everybody
else is doing it too.
It makes it more difficult. The market is overflowing. So it makes it super difficult for people and artists to actually stand out.
Okay.
So like a long time ago, or back in the day, like it was not an abnormal thing to basically knock on a record label's door and say, here's my mixtape, listen to it, and they'll be like, damn, that was good, and then they sign you and you're done and you're a star. That doesn't work anymore.
It's an extremely saturated market right now, and it's very important to find a way to really get your message across to stand out from the crowd.
Yes. It's all about message. It's all about image, actually. So a lot of people say it's not. It's a very small percentage of the music itself. It really has to be a package,
Yeah. What you stand for.
Speaking of packages, I think Third Dimension is a package that everyone should go onto iTunes and download and purchase.
Thank you.
At some point in the very near future.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I would venture to say that I know for a fact, actually, that Third Dimension is a standout effort, and Mr. Victor and his sister are both very outstanding.
Thank you. Thank you. And you guys are outstanding for having us here.
Really, we really appreciate it, and it's been great.
Yes, it has been.
We broke out the stadium applause for that one.
Mutual Admiration Society, ladies
Watch
and
out
gentlemen.
It really
Watch
is,
out.
yeah.
Watch out.
One more time, plug how people can get in touch with
Yes.
you. I know you do the Facebook,
Right.
Twitter, Instagram. One more time.
So, one more time, I'm available on all social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, mainly basically on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. It's at Király Viktor. If you write in at Viktor Kiraly, they'll both show up. So I purposely tweak that information. Ever since I knew I was on The Voice, I'm like, oh, wait, I got to switch that. I'm available on YouTube. I keep on pronouncing this. This is my European. Is it Vevo or Vivo?
Vivo.
Okay, so it's Vivo. I have a page on Vivo. I have a page on YouTube. Also, if you go to NBCTheVoice.com, I'm also available over there. And yeah, that's about it. How about you, Linda?
Same, pretty much. But mine is Linda Kiraly, LandaKiraly. And we are very, very active, and we try to keep in touch with our fans as much as possible because we really do appreciate them. They've been with us for a very long time.
Can't do without the
so
fans, right?
exactly,
That's a
we're
shout-out.
nothing without them. Shout out to the fans.
Shout out to the fans.
We really appreciate you all. So thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
I got to say, as a fellow East Coaster, I'm from Philadelphia.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I put my foot all up in New York in the times that I partied up there back in the good old days. And no, not Studio 57. I've never been there. It's a little before my time. But you guys are the coolest folks I've met in recent time. Indeed, man. I tell you, your mama and daddy raised y'all properly.
Thank you.
Let's just put it like that.
Thank you.
And that whole New York influence in your sound, your music, your style, the whole package that you described, it's very, 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 very evident. So again, we're very honored to have you both here, man.
Thank you, guys.
When I got it, I said, wow, from Budapest, I wonder how that's going to sound. And who would have thunk it,
Right?
that
New Yorkers.
you are bringing some soul.
Thank you.
Wow. And Linda, I could already hear in your voice, I know you can blow.
Sing.
So, yeah, sang,
I
as
will
we
be
say.
back to show you guys the new stuff.
You
I
ain't got
promise
to,
you
right.
that.
We would
But
be honored
until
to
she
have
shows
you
the new
back
stuff, can I
indeed.
just do a little shout out to my sister? So anyone's
man.
listening,
Oh my
go
God.
to YouTube, write Linda Kiraly, Somebody Will. You guys are going to, oh my God, this is
And
such a
didn't
good
you
track.
say you had a ballad? I mean, a duet with
Eric
was it?
Benet.
Eric Benet.
Yeah. It's
What's
called,
the name of it?
It's off of his Love and Life album, and it's called I'm in Love with You. It's a fun little song, a little
And I wanted to
R&B
acknowledge
thing.
you both for being aware and knowing, having a working knowledge of the business of show. A lot of artists, they don't have a clue.
Oh, yeah.
So
I mean,
it's
you
important.
kind of have
it's
to
important
be
to
up
do
to
that,
date. Yeah.
do your homework, and have people on your team.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
A few last bits of business. I would be remiss without acknowledging the incredible fine work of Ms. T Oh my God, we are creating a monster in broadcast.
Thank you.
I know this is relatively new to you, but you've done an outstanding job today. I got to tell
Thank
you.
Did I mention we met on the red carpet at the United States
and you made us look
Hollywood
good.
International
And you made us look real
Film
good.
Festival?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I give a shout out to the festival and
That was
to
awesome.
the PR team and everybody out there.
It's one thing to do it on a red carpet, though, and as our relationship progresses with you here as an associate producer for the Talk Live Broadcast Network and LA Talk Live, I got to say, you're a great investment. You're going to be you're going to have an incredible impact, and you're going to be an incredible broadcaster as you begin to flourish into this new role that you're playing here.
Thank you.
And we're very thankful to have you
all
as
the
well.
love in
So
there.
much love in here.
Thank you so
Love it.
much.
I got to give a shout out to my new former wife, and that would be the lovely Allison Edwards, who a little shy today, but you can pull that mic forward and say a few words, some shouts out as well, because you're going to be doing some things here as well, right?
The launch.
Yeah. My show will
Let's talk
start on
about
the 3rd of December. Artistique,
Oh.
not artistic. Artistique license, and we're going to be doing I'm going to be speaking to some of my UK friends that have made the transition over here that are in the arts. Some actors friends of mine. So listen out, it just might be sitting here soon.
Very nice. Looking forward to that.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, Allison.
So soon.
Very good. Looking forward to that, and thank you. I'm going to swing the mic back to you, Ms. T, to close the show out, but I know we've got one more song we're going to be featuring here from Viktor Kiraly. So why don't you to get that started and let me know when you're ready to cue that. And thanks again, guys, for
Thank
coming.
you.
Thank you for having us.
I'm sorry, which...
I think we're going to end up with Chasing Demons, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Chasing Demons.
yeah.
Well, you know.
Chasing Demons. This song actually, it's interesting. I actually just thought about, fictional. I love Westerns.
Yes.
I really do.
Yes.
So I basically, the production of the whole song is very Western, but also modern at the same time.
Oh, great.
And it's about being in love and kind
Women.
of losing it. So it's kind of like a happy, sad song. So
Did you know LA stands for Lost Angels?
yes. You know
I think
what?
It's kind of
And,
interesting.
So this was basically about a love that I lost and how you deal with the, just the obstacles that you have to deal with.
That's very mature. That's
yeah.
very mature. Because sometimes people break up with people and they don't think they need time alone.
Yeah. So here you go, Chasing Demons.
Okay.
And thank you guys.
Yep.
I once fell in love long time ago, but now it's gone. How the kind of love you reading books, heart stealing crooks, disappear by dawn. With nothing left to say, some feelings break away, empty homes, I'm freezing cold. Once fell in love long time ago, but now it's gone. Chasing demons in the dark, waiting for the sun to rise. Blinded by light, I'm losing focus tonight. Chasing demons in the dark, waiting for the sun to rise. Blinded by light, I'm losing focus tonight. Waiting for the sun to shine, yeah. You're just a memory that crossed my mind. There's a new day waiting for me. Something's bound to change. I live like it's my last, so demons free me from this past. Let down my guard to find another way, to fight another day. Can't say what's gone. Peace after war, yeah, I'm born again. Yeah, I'm born again to live today. With nothing left to say, so feelings break away. Empty homes, I'm freezing cold. Once fell in love long time ago, but now it's gone. Chasing demons in the dark, waiting for the sun to rise. Blinded by light, I'm losing focus tonight. Chasing demons in the dark, waiting for the sun to rise. Blinded by light, I'm losing focus tonight. Waiting for the sun to shine, yeah. You're just a memory that crossed my mind. There's a new day waiting for me. Something's bound to change. I live like it's my last, so demons free me from this past. place tonight.